Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Tonight, it's the second game here on the Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Aviators of Houston taking on the Bisons of Honolulu. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flush to his right. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Cook running right. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the... Before going out. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards.
And the Bisons will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And complete to Drake London.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston.
James Cook.
43 yards.
And the Aviators are an extra point away from drawing level. Jake Moody now for the point after.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fletcher. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Trying the right side with Mitchell. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good one.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
James Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Aviators are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Running left, here's Mitchell.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line. Let's go. First down, fellas. It's not like we can freeze the defense.
That's out to the left and complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Buffalo 18. Cut 19. Cut 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
25 yards that time.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
115 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Another run with Mitchell.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. York able to send this one through.
And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take,
punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And he is caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Cook up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Lance looking to throw it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah.
There he goes left side. Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Cook. Touchdown, Houston. Now Moody for the PAT.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. How about this?
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Option play. Here's Cook.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
122 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run it again with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Ready, go.
Throwing now is Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through, and that will tie us at 24 all.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw here.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
A give running right is Mitchell.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. Right back to Mitchell here.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now they'll change things up.
60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Running on first down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll come up 2nd and 7. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Lance. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. On play action, Lance.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
And Lance, he's going to change the play. Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! Drake London.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Aviators have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He's back to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And
far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
York now for the extra point.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They start the drive with Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st down. Here's Cook again. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their